Hej, cześć, siemano ludziska, z tej strony Quest i mamy przed sobą Hogwarta Legacy. W poprzednim odcinku, co mi się stało z tym dywanem? W poprzednim odcinku bawiliśmy się w czarodziejskiego dekoratora wnętrz, ewentualnie kto woli Ike w Hogwarcie. Dzisiaj weźmiemy się za coś kompletnie innego, czyli idziemy do Sebastiana, żeby móc pójść z nim do lochów, jakby to nie zabrzmiało, czy tam do krypty. Dobra. Odznacz misję, nie chcemy odznaczać misji, chcemy tam zasuwać, ale to może weźmy sobie od razu mapę. Weźmy sobie mapę i się tam przeteleportujmy, co żeby było trochę bliżej, a wy zostawcie lajka, subskrypcję i komentarz, co żeby nie uciekły wam żadne filmy, a mi żeby było miło i żeby ten kanał się rozwijał jak najszybciej i jak najmocniej. Oczywiście pod każdym komentarzem zostawię serduszko. Dobra, tu mamy z kimś do pogadania, ale dobra, nie zajmujmy się tym teraz. Lećmy od razu do Sebastiana. Tupu. Okej, tu na dół. Czekajcie chwilę, bo już wiem, co jest nie tak. Tak, nie wiem, czy ktoś zauważył, czy nie. Ja zauważyłem. I wiem, co jest nie tak. Muszę jedną rzecz zrobić, właśnie. Dobra, wracamy. Okej. Zaczekajmy sobie tutaj na niego. Mamy Sebastiana, ja mam kawusię.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find
Ow.
what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
To brzmi jak tajemnicza schadzka z Sebastianem.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
No. Rzeczywiście dobrze ukryte za filarem. W szafie? Czemu tylko ja tam wszedłem?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Ciekawe.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Okej. Spyk, 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 spyk. Ideolo.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Czekaj. Trzeba najpierw sobie wyekwipować. Bombarda. Eksperia. Tu jest, dobra. Konfingo. Pocisk dalekiego zasięgu, który zadaje obrażenia przy uderzeniu. Wrogowie trafieni atakami ognistymi będą otrzymywać obrażenia jeszcze przez kilka sekund. W tym czasie kolizje będą skutkować zapalającymi wybuchami. Nice. Dobra, zamiast czego by sobie to wziąć w sumie? Dobra, podmijmy sobie to z tym może.
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo...
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Może być wygodne to zaklęcie.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous, and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
No dobra, powiedzmy, w sumie pokazano tą kryptę, wydaje się być taki dość
You must promise
godny
to keep this
zaufania.
between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Ogólnie widzę, że
When I
tutaj...
head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Ogólnie widzę, że tutaj nie ma już takiego... Znaczy inaczej. W grze jest to pokazane troszkę inaczej, bo na przykład tak jak w serii, w sadze Harry'ego Pottera było coś takiego właśnie, że Slytherin to był ten najgorszy i w ogóle...
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Ale menda.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
No i... I tutaj widzę, że właśnie tak jak na przykład w sadze Harry'ego Pottera jest to pokazane, że Slytherin to jest takie, wiecie, najgorsze zło, takie największe cwaniaki. Uważają się za nie wiadomo co i każdy się ich wystrzega, unika, a na pewno nie ufa i nie liczy na pomoc i tak dalej. A tutaj jest całkowicie na odwrót. Tutaj może niektórzy tacy mogą się gdzieś tam trafić w trakcie rozgrywki, ale widzę że na razie, że nie ma czegoś takiego. A mamy sowę od profesora Figa. Przyjdź do mnie tak szybko jak to możliwe. Wróciłem właśnie z mało produktywnej wycieczki do ministerstwa. Mam nadzieję, że twój czas okazał się bardziej owocny, profesor Fig. Ekstra, chodźmy do profesora Figa. Już naprawdę chciałem ruszyć już tą fabułę. Tą część fabuły. To weźmy sobie mapę. I się tam teleportnijmy. Wolę się tam teleportować. Chociaż nie, to jest gdzieś tu? Gdzieś obok to było? Niepotrzebnie się teleportowałem. Wolę się teleportować z tego względu, że nie chcę tracić czasu na bezsensowne łażenie. Chociaż może powinienem, może bym więcej odkrywał w tym Hogwarcie wtedy. A my byśmy mieli więcej czasu na jakieś tam pogaduchy, nie?
Revelio.
Aha, ten nic mi nie da, dobra. Także chodźmy szybko. I zobaczmy, co tam powiemy ciekawego profesorowi Figowi. A nie, w sumie dobrze się teleportowałem.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Wysłałeś mi sowę.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because
Taka
Jackdaw
rozmowa
followed the map
wygląda.
they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Boże, jaka dziwna rozmowa. O Jezu.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Kurde, naprawdę ładnie to wygląda ta gra.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Chyba o żonie teraz myślał z tego, co kojarzę.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well.
Czyli może być
The
gorzej?
trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Fajnie to wygląda,
I
ta
know
podłoga.
that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you
Nie
might
wiem, co
think.
to zawiera.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Nie ma problema. Dobra. Czyli co? Teraz będziemy musieli się przenieść tam. Ale super to wygląda i... Dobra, od razu mogę się przenieść tam, spoko. Mapa świata, maybe? Yes. Oj, oj, oj. Grobowiec. Oj, oj, oj. No dobra, przenieśmy się tam, weźmiemy miotłę i w długą, nie? Trzeba będzie podkrywać więcej tych kominków fio. Płomieni fio, jak to woli.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Spoko, spoko. Jak się przyzywało miotłę? 3.
Expelliarmus!
Tak, 3. Jelonki. Dobra, czyli od razu z automatu mapa mi się... Aha, ja nie mogę wylecieć poza las. Spoko. No dobra, to po prostu lećmy na skuśkę. Na pewno będzie to szybsze i wygodniejsze. Tam jakichś bandytów mamy. O, tak, już, co jeszcze? Już mnie tam jakimiś zaklęciami próbowali dojechać. Dobrze, no, mogę zaprzelecieć po prostu przez gałęzie. Nie wiem, czy gra w ogóle przewidziała fakt tego, że ja po prostu przelecę to przez namiotle. Wstawiając tylu przeciwników po drodze. Ja jeszcze coś tam pamiętam.
Over here.
To ja siedzę i czekam na ciebie, a nie tutaj.
Intriguing place, Zanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Czyli znikania? Nie. Jakieś nowe zaklęcie?
Quickly now.
Dobra, czyli jednak to. Depulso? Ty, które to było Depulso? Czekaj, profesorku. Depulso? Miałem to zaklęcie. Levioso, Accio, Depulso. Czyli mam tutaj pod 4, dobra. Tutaj.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus.
Pertificus Totalus? Ja nie mam tego zaklęcia chyba. Wyczarowujące. Transmutacja to jest... To są zaklęcia z Ikei. Avada Kedavra, Crucio, Imperio, Arresto Momentum. Bombarda. Wircardium Leviosa. Które to jest Perfidius Totalus? Podstawowe. Revelio. Protego. Drentfota. Starożytna magia. Starożytna magia. Alohomora. Perfidius Totalus. Okej. Już wiem.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Dobra. Użyj depulsu, by wepchnąć w coś przeciw.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Za dużo ich to.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Nie chcę na razie wdawać się w otwartą walkę, bo ich jest naprawdę dużo tu. Dowiedzcie co tu robią gobliny. Jak użyję Revelio, to podejrzewam, że się odkryje.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Such arrogance.
Aha. Wyrzucił mnie stamtąd, ja se lecę. Przeżyłem? Nie przeżyłem. Spróbuj ponownie. Czyli nie mogę się zbliżyć do nich za bardzo, okej.
Expelliarmus!
O kurde.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Okej, gdzie jest profesorek w takim razie? Jest tu za mną.
How nice.
No fajnie.
Something here. Ramrock said so.
Luma!
I'm a goblin, not a toy.
Expelliarmus!
Ajej.
Protego! Stupefy!
Dobra, mam go z głowy.
I won't rest. Why?
Ktoś jeszcze? Dobra, mam ten. Ale chyba mi się odnowi. Żyćko, tyle dobrego. Dobra, już. To tyle jeśli chodzi o element skradania się. Dobra, te eliksiry ewidentnie mi się przydadzą. Zaraz, czekajcie, tu jest wejście do tej jaskini. Chyba profesorkowi niekoniecznie chodziło o to, żeby to tak rozwiązać. Ale też dobrze wyszło. Lepiej niż poprzednio.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
Przeszukaj wieży i okolice. Przeszukaj wieżę i jej okolice, znajdź coś związanego z imionami. Znaleźlisko może być kluczem do znalezienia dla goblinów należnego im miejsca w świecie. Ranrock. Okej. O kurwa.
I will draw blood.
Kolejny zbany. Ajej.
That was meant.
Incendio!
To było do odbicia. I wszystko w temacie.
Incendio!
No i wszystko w temacie.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Dobra.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. Best head
Ogólnie mam
inside.
straszne
Looks like we
problemy z
found the
komentowaniem
entrance.
podczas walki. Od razu z miejsca się jakoś
It's locked.
triggeruje Znaczy triggeruje, no w sensie zawieszam się, bo
An unlocking
się
charm.
skupiam.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
O, nareszcie się dowiem tej alohomory. W końcu.
Revelio.
Jest coś ciekawego?
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Przydatne informacje. Ze względu patrząc na szaty, to może być ktokolwiek. No, powiem ci, profesorku. Drewniane okulary. Dajcie mi lepsze okulary, jakieś normalne, bo już nie mogę patrzeć na te. Obrony plus 30. O, te mają plus 34. O Boże, jak to jeszcze lepiej wygląda. Chyba wolałbym te, ale dobra, te są lepsze. Bo już naprawdę tamte to był hit.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an...
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
A, przerwałem mu dialog. O, celtycka peleryna. Od razu możemy się lepiej doposażyć. Ofensywy podnosi trochę. Ale okej. Poziom 3 od razu. Profesorku, dawaj. Przeszukaj wieżę. O!
Hello,
Gado.
Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands.
No to proszę
That's
bardzo,
it.
nas
Be
pochwalił.
careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Ale tego się dowiemy już w następnym odcinku. Teraz już kończymy.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs,
Wiem,
near the entrance.
wiem. Jack. Co dzieje się z tym zasobnikiem? Poszukamy go już w następnym odcinku, dlatego zostawcie łapę w górę, komentarz, no i subskrypcję, żeby kolejne rozwinięcie tej fabuły was nie ominęło. A teraz trzymajcie się i pa pa.